What's up, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today, we're talking about my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024. And right off the bat, you might be saying, well, wait a minute, where's your top 10 best and worst movies of 2023? And if you watched this channel for the past few years, or at least my top 10 videos, you'll know that this is the time that I usually post them. Well, the deal is, basically this year, I've got an 8-month-old now, and we're not able to go to the movie theater as much anymore because of that. So yeah, we're waiting for a lot of these things to come on digital, Blu-ray, whatever the case may be. A lot of films that have hit streaming. Luckily, there's just a couple films left that I want to check out before I finalize the top 10 list, because I'm not going to post it and then be like, oh, next week I watch Poor Things or something and be like, well, I wish I put that on my list. I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to post a top 10 best movies list until maybe February, somewhere in February. Who knows? Somewhere around there. Certainly before the Oscars. Um, yeah, so that's where we're at with that. If anybody's curious, that video is coming just at a later date. I've got a bunch of other stuff that I got to check out first. So yeah, top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024. A lot of these films I'm very excited for, and I hope turn out really good. Let's just name them off. Number 10. I'm excited for A Quiet Place Day One. I love the first film. I love the second film. John Krasinski is not directing this. I believe he has a co-writing credit on it. Not 100% on that, but it's the Djimon Hounsou character who I believe is the lead in this. He was kind of a side character in A Quiet Place Part 2, so I believe this is his story. Could be wrong about that, but still, I love the Quiet Place world, and I'm interested to see it. So I'm looking forward to A Quiet Place Day One is the title of it. Number 9 is a film from Robert Eggers, who did The Northman, which I loved. Also, really liked The Lighthouse. It's called Nosferatu. This horror film of the classic tale. Willem Dafoe is in it. You've got a couple other big names in it. I'm looking forward to it. The images that came out for it look pretty cool, pretty sinister. Like I said, I love what he did with The Lighthouse and the other film that I was talking about, The Northman. So yeah, I think it could be great. I think it could be great. So that's where I'm at with number 9. Number 8, you might be surprised this is so low on the list, but it's Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3, the only reason why it's so low on this list is because, look, this is part of the MCU now. This is a Deadpool movie made from under Disney. Now, I know it'll still be R-rated and it'll still hopefully have the same feel. So we'll see. I mean, I hope it's great. The first two movies are great, but it has slightly different leadership. But hopefully, Ryan Reynolds doesn't let this movie be tarnished by, uh, you know, Disney producing it. Because they still said it was going to be hard R and is very much like the first two. So hopefully, it's as good. A lot of pieces got to line up for this one, so I'm excited for it. Number 7 is a sequel to one of my favorite movies of the past couple years. It's Joker Folie à Deux, which means something that I don't remember. But yeah, this is going to be a musical. So that concerns me a little bit. I know you got Lady Gaga in there. So what's the tone of it going to be? It seems like it's going to be a different tone from the first movie. Hopefully it's not too different. I'm looking forward to it. But because it's a musical, there's just too many question marks about it right now. So that's why it's lower on the list. Number 6, a sequel to one of the best animated films of the past 10 years. It's Inside Out 2. Now, this one's not directed by Pete Docter, but I believe it's directed by the co-writer of the original film, who's also co-writing this film. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it's good. I'm looking forward to it. You've got an older Riley in the film, 13, I believe, in this. So what are they going to do? How far are they going to push it? We'll see. Not entirely sure, but I am looking forward to it. And the trailer looked good. Trailer got a lot of views, got a lot of hits. And I'm excited for also Michael Giacchino's score, because the music in the first one was great. So now we're to the top 5. Number 5 is a film that the trailer kind of blew me away, that I wanted to do a trailer reaction for. I just didn't have the time for it. It's Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. This is the prequel to Mad Max Fury Road about Furiosa, who is played by Anya Taylor-Joy. Chris Hemsworth is in it. The movie looks and feels just like Mad Max Fury Road, which I'm very excited about. George Miller. This movie looks great, and hopefully it's as good as the previous film. And it from the trailer, it looks great and it looks extremely promising. Number 4, I'm actually kind of surprised this is high up on the list, but I really like the trailer they put out. It's the sequel to a film that I just thought was okay. This is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It looks like the original cast are going to have more to do in this, hopefully. It looks like, you don't need to set up these new characters anymore. They can just be themselves and do their thing and focus on this new story. So I'm looking forward to it. The trailer, I do think, was really good. So I'm very excited for that. That's why it's number 4. Number 3 is a sequel. It's the 4th film in a series to a trilogy, and it takes place further in the future. It's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I love this trilogy, and I hope this next film is just as good. I know Caesar is now dead. He's not involved. It takes place years after, where these characters, I don't believe, know who Caesar is where I read somewhere. So I can't wait. The effects in these movies are also fantastic. I don't know if Michael Giacchino is doing the score for this again, but if he is, the score for the last one was certainly great, certainly very emotional. So that's where I'm at with number 3. Number 2, this is a film that has no trailer. I don't think there's a poster or anything for this yet, but it's Beetlejuice 2 is my number 2. I really enjoy Tim Burton's Beetlejuice. Danny Elfman's score is so good. The theme is so good, so wacky. I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed that first film, and I watched it for the first time just a couple years ago. I think when it came on 4K. So yeah, I'm a fan of it now, and I can't wait to see Michael Keaton return. And hopefully, he's just got the same kind of performance, the same kind of comedic, timing he had in that original movie. Can't wait for Beetlejuice 2, directed by Tim Burton again. Hopefully it's as good as the first one. A lot of practical effects. Hopefully they're using stuff like that. We'll see. And my most anticipated movie of the year is coming out in just a few months here. We've had a couple trailers for it already. It was supposed to be out already this past year. It's Dune Part 2. Look, Dune, the first one, I liked a lot, but it feels like this second film is going to be 10 times better. I mean, the trailers they put out for this just look like it's going to be so much more entertaining, so much more going on. I love the buildup of the first one. I think it's a very well-made film, but Dune Part 2 looks like it's going to be terrific. And I can't wait to see it. And we're only a few months out. And that's why it's number 1. So that's it, guys. That's the top 10 of my most anticipated movies of the year. Is there a couple other films that I'm looking forward to seeing? Sure. But that's the 10 that I came up with. So comment down below. What do you guys think? What are you anticipating? What are some of your most anticipated films of the year? Look, Spider-Man, Beyond the Spider-Verse. That would absolutely be on this list. But they pushed it. So we don't even know if it's coming out in 2024 or not. So we'll see. So guys, that's it. Like I said, comment below, hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of content coming on the channel. If you watch any of my previous videos, thank you so much for doing that. Also, you can follow me on Twitter or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram and TikTok at KingOfRises131. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching my top 10 picks for my most anticipated movies of 2024. And until next time, over and out.